There is a background sensation in the nervous system, a feeling of suspension. It is an itch in the roof of the mind that you keep tonguing, trying to find the what, but you can't scratch it. You can't resolve it. It is the engine of your own dissatisfaction. We often mistake this feeling for a logistical problem. We think if we could just organize our lives, our thoughts, or our environments, the itching would stop. We yearn for the puzzle to be finished. We want the picture to freeze, but we are not looking at a logistical error. We are looking at a location. You are standing in the neurobiological antechamber. It is the space between no longer and not yet, a threshold, a liminal space where the old reality has dissolved, but the new one has not yet coagulated. Your brain, this ancient, terrified machinery, spends every waking calorie trying to escape this hallway. It is seeking a solution to the problem of being alive. It wants to close the door. Let us look at why you feel like a moth battering itself against an incandescent bulb, and why the coherence you seek might be the very thing that leads to your ultimate destruction. The mind is a machine designed to make sense. It seeks to impose an organizing principle upon reality. But reality, by its nature, is divergent. It is generative. It spills over. When you are in that spill, when you are in the liminal space, you are experiencing a specific type of neurological distress. You are suspended in a state of what? It isn't quite anxiety. It isn't quite fear. It is the sensation of an open loop. Liminality is the state of the unresolved. It is the anteroom of existence. And to a nervous system that evolved to predict immediate threats, this space is a purgatory. We are told that we should seek balance or closure. But let's be honest with ourselves. To a mind that is seeking a fixed answer, closure is death. Life is, by definition, an open loop. It is a state of perpetual untoward activation. We are going to explore why your mind finds this endless generativity so disturbing, and why you are so desperate to leave the antechamber, even if the only exit leads directly into the flame, the all-consuming light. Let's look at the neurobiology of this suspension. Your brain did not evolve to handle the infinite. It evolved to keep an organism alive in a hostile environment by optimizing variability. In the wild, ambiguity is dangerous. If you hear a rustle in the grass, your brain needs to converge on a conclusion immediately. Is it the wind, or is it a tiger? It demands an answer. It demands the collapse of the wave function into a single, actionable reality. This is the drive for absolute stability. The brain loves a rock. A rock is solved. A rock is predictable. A rock will not eat you. But the liminal space, the antechamber, is the opposite of a rock. It is pure potentiality. It is the maybe, and maybe is metabolically expensive. When you are in a period of transition, or simply existing in the modern world where information never ceases, your brain is stuck in a loop of prediction error. It cannot settle. It cannot find the flaw. The mind looks at this divergence and it panics. It wants to fix the flux. It wants to solve the equation of your life so it can finally rest. You are seeking a state of done, but done is a biological synonym for deceased. So you exist in this tension. You are frantic. You are vigilant. You are experiencing untoward activations in the body that you mistake for a malfunction, but which are actually just the friction of a finite instrument trying to grasp the infinite. You are stuck in the hallway, banging on the doors, begging for a definition that will never come. This brings us to the metaphor of our existence. We are the moth. The moth is drawn to the flame. It is compelled by a phototactic drive it cannot control. It strives. It beats its wings. It pushes with everything it has towards that source of light. In our case, the flame is that imaginary point of coherence. It is the fantasy of the solved life, the fantasy of leaving the antechamber. We live a frenzied existence. We buzz, we dart, we work harder, we meditate longer, we optimize our routines, all in an attempt to finally arrive at the light, to finally merge with the answer. But consider the moth. The moth isn't just attracted to the light, it is terrified of the dark. It is terrified of the liminal space where it cannot see, where it cannot predict. It seeks the light to end the uncertainty. But if the moth actually succeeds, if it actually reaches the flame, what happens? It is consumed by the flame. It dies. The arrival is the end. This is the paradox of the human condition. We are hardwired to seek a destination that, were we to reach it, would mean the cessation of our consciousness. If you actually achieve the absolute stability your brain craves, total predictability, total silence, total lack of divergence, you would be catatonic. You would be a stone. So this frenzy, this feeling of being mismatched with reality, it isn't a malfunction. It is the specific frequency of life. So, if we cannot arrive and we cannot stop moving, what is the alternative to this neurobiological torture? We have to realize that the antechamber is not a place you pass through. It is the place where you live. We need to move from the metaphor of the moth, which seeks to consume and be consumed, to the metaphor of the ship and the lighthouse. The ship uses the lighthouse to navigate. It orients itself towards the light. It uses the beam as a fixed point to make sense of the chaotic, divergent ocean. But, and this is critical, the ship never tries to become the lighthouse. It never tries to park on the rocks. This is the role of your ideals, your goals, even your spiritual seeking. They are beacons. They are organizing principles. They give you a direction to face while you endure the storm of divergence. The mind rejects the liminal because it feels like falling. But if you have a beacon, a purpose, a value, a direction, the falling becomes flying. You are continually seeking, continually striving, but never arriving. You are suspended. You are waiting. You are in the state of what? And perhaps that suspension is the only place where life actually happens. The mind can't stand the thought that there is no final puzzle piece. But the body knows that to stop moving is to die. So, if you feel that itch, that disconcerting divergence, let it be. Stop trying, vying for a solution. Live the questions. You are not broken because you are restless. You are restless because you are an organism that is alert, alive, and navigating the dark. Keep your eyes on the beacon, but do not fly into the fire. Are you ready to orient yourself?